Okay, let's do another hacker rank. Error code, interdivision or modulo by 0. Task, you are given two values a and b, perform integer division and print a divided by b. The first line contains the number of text cases. So I'm going to call it length. And it's going to come as a string. So I'm going to call it input. The next line each contain the space separated values of a and b. So it looks like this here. So we've got 3, that's going to be caught by that. Then we're going to have these pairs. So I'm going to say for I in range length. And actually, since we're never going to use the index, instead of calling it index, we're just going to call it underscore, just to tell anybody who reads this that we don't care about the index. We're not using it anywhere. So then I'll get the pairs like that, and I'll split them according to the space. But then I need to do something like that, and the denominator. Okay, and then we perform integer division, and this is like, it seems like this has been written for Python 2 because you've got like no brackets around print here, but we're actually using Python 3, so we have two slashes. So we just do the result equals nominator divided by denominator, and then we print the result. So that's the code, but we need to handle exceptions is the point of this exercise. And so what we could do is wrap the whole entire thing and then print, what do you want us to do? Error code. So except we catch everything. We don't want to catch all the errors. We only want to catch zero division error and the value error. So this makes it more specific, so we don't catch something we weren't expecting. And then we catch it as error, and then we can print it out. I didn't break out there. Right. Oh, I didn't do the 2 slashes either. Ah, and it wants a thingy there. Nice. Okay, so that's the simplest possible version. But I actually prefer, I don't know if you call it single responsibility principle, but I prefer to actually wrap the thing at the place where it could actually error. So the reason we're catching value error is because they could send us something which is not a integer, like this $sign here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move the try to here, and I'm going to say accept value error as error, print the error code, and then if it gets to there, we're going to continue to the next go around the for loop, and then if we pass through that, we are going to try to divide it, and then if we get a 0 value error, then we're going to print it out again. Nice. So that worked. So now obviously if you're writing code in an application, don't just hide an error and with a print statement. That could lead to all sorts of trouble and horrible debugging sessions. Only catch an error only use try except to catch an error if you're actually going to do something useful with it, unlike in this example we're just printing it out. Because otherwise you keep running and it will just crash somewhere else, and it'll make it horrible for somebody to debug. Let's actually see if this actually works if we submit it. There we go. So I think that was actually quite a good HackerRank. I like this one because it just taught you how to use exceptions. So that's very educational for new users learning Python. See you later.